Happy New Year! Good morning, friends. We are in charge of breakfast, so we're gonna get started on making some breakfast burritos. Thankfully, Violet slept really well once she finally fell asleep. Took a little bit for everybody to get settled and into bed, so then we could get Violet settled and into bed. Let's make some breakfast burritos. Ooh, I need to fix my hair.
Oh, well, I started with
A little tingly. Okay, we're reconstituting some hash browns. We're gonna cook up some sausage, and then we got eggs to crack. Good morning, Everett. Finally fell asleep. Good job.
Mom, can I put the sausage in?
Yeah. Two what?
I was late for like 2
You ever
hours.
watch that red light? It's raw pork. This one is the worst you could have grabbed.
So we're gonna make some orange juice. I'm pouring the thing around it.
Can't find a pitcher, so we're gonna make a pot of orange juice. Maybe you should get both of them out.
Now I just put it in.
We might have to scoop it out before we.
Whoa. That's a sweet popsicle. We're gonna squeeze.
Want a spoon of it?
Squeeze the bottom.
Just want to squeeze it.
Can I squeeze it now?
Look, then it's all starting to go.
Oh, don't fling it. There you go.
3 cans.
Okay, 3 cans of that cold water. You want me just to bring that over here?
Right, Hunter, you do the water.
1,
No, Everett, 6.
2, 3 each. 3. Yep. 5, and 1 more for Everett.
Can I mix it?
There you go. Start mixing. Careful, it needs a lot more mixing before we can drink it. Okay, mix it up, mix it up. I'm not used to cooking with electric range. It feels very different.
Yummy.
It's just really hard to open.
All right, everybody's had breakfast, so now I'm just making up the rest of the breakfast burritos. We're playing games, and everybody's getting going for the day. It's finally getting light around 10 a.m., so everybody's getting dressed to go out and play. Violet is sleeping, so I'm gonna stay inside, finish cleaning up, and then we'll go join when she wakes up. All right, to be able to enjoy going out when it is really cold, I'm just gonna give you the breakdown of what we wear to be able to enjoy going out. Start with a base layer of some sort of long johns. These are wool ones. And then you add fleece on top of that. So I got long john and fleece pants, and then long john top and a fleece top. Now, if you're going skiing or something, you gotta change it up because you're gonna be doing a lot of movement. I'm just gonna be walking, so I wanna be really layered up. Wool socks always, keep your feet warm. If you go with cotton stuff and you start to sweat underneath all your snow gear, you stay really wet, and then that's can be a big problem because wet and cold do not mix. But when you wear wool, it wicks away the sweat and keeps you drier and makes it so that you can stay out longer. But layering is the key to being able to enjoy wintertime activities. Then you need something on your head. Of course, just a hat can work, but if it's really cold, you want something like this. This is a balaclava, and this makes it so you can cover your face and your head, and you can pull it down. And then you can also wear your hat over that. So it's just kind of nice to have on, or you could just wear a scarf. With how cold it is today, I'll probably wear all three: a balaclava, a scarf, and a hat. One tricky part is you can't get dressed too soon or you'll get sweaty being inside. So right now I'm waiting for Violet to wake up, so I'm just gonna wear my base layers, but I'll talk to you about what else I wear. So on top of all your fleece and base layer, you need something waterproof. So then you add snow pants and a jacket and gloves. It's also a great idea, especially with kids, to add in some hand warmers in your gloves and some feet warmers. Actually, not just kids, anybody, especially if you're gonna be out for a long time, these can be a lifesaver. So it takes a lot to get dressed, but it means that you can enjoy all the seasons, even if it's really cold. So I'm gonna send you over to Mark and all the kids outside playing. Fat tire biking, skiing, sledding, those are the goals for today. And I'm gonna wait for Violet to take a nap, and then we'll head out. We don't wanna be out too long with her anyways, but we will do the same for her. I have long johns for her, a fleece layer, hat and gloves, and then her little snowsuit. So she will be well bundled up as well, and then she'll be on my body. So that's the plan.
It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10:30, and we're out for a family walk. It's about 0 degrees, might be even colder. Some of the weather stations around here say -5, -6, and hard to know. It's really variable when it gets cold like this. Any little depression, the cold will sit in and get a lot colder. But we got the kick sled, sleds, skis.
God, I drove straight on my back, and then something fell. It hurt really
Ouch.
bad.
Whatever it takes to get everybody outside.
You broke a hernia or something.
Good job, Lizzie. It's so cold out that these sleds don't want to slide very well. The friction. Ugh. Trying to push everything down the hill, but it's really slow. Who's hiding under there? Yeah, Charlie. Okay, we're gonna try and kick sled along here a little bit. Well, about a quarter-mile walk, and we've made it over to the lake, and what a beautiful morning. Okay, Everett, I'll give you a push. Woo!
Dang, you didn't bring the bike.
It's gonna get faster. Well, because you don't have those posts in the way. Cool.
Hey, what's my thing?
It is cold out here on the lakes. My cheeks are getting numb. It is really cold. Beautiful though, it's fun to get out as a family. Grandma, Grandpa sitting on the chairs here. Perfect. It is nice.
Pretty happy.
Yep. Lizzie has nice frosty hair here from all the cold. My cheeks and my glasses are fogging. Ben's got some wispy frosts. Do you think we're gonna pull you back? I don't know. Gotta keep warm walking. We could try. I think I can't pull you up the hill, but I could pull you on the flat part. Well, that was a success. We were outside for a little over an hour. Everyone got to have a great time playing around. I'm gonna go back inside and play some games. You see, we got piles upon piles of snow gear.
Well, everybody's back inside, and Violet just finally woke up, so we missed the morning outdoor time. Hopefully we'll catch it in the afternoon, huh? We stayed nice and warm inside. We got the babies of the family, Violet and Cousin Henry, sorting cards. What color are those cards, Henry? What color is this one?
Delicious.
What color is this one?
Delicious.
Red. And what's the other one?
Other one.
Is green.
Hi.
Hi. All right, we got some salmon chowder for lunch. Some dip. Some veggies and fruit. You like the salmon chowder, Violet? Loving it.
Yeah. Ready for a bowl myself. I've been feeding this one to her. She's...
Want me to get you one?
Sure.
3 times was kind of warm. 3 votes. All right, lunch is done and they're off on another adventure. They're gonna go snow machining and check out some different lakes and ski trails. Are you enjoying that? So yummy. So yummy.
Best part of this video is gonna be Hunter sitting there watching you do the work.
Well, we had lunch and now we're heading out for an adventure to go visit my brother-in-law's cabin. We're gonna drive these snowmobiles. We gotta drive down the road a little bit to where we can launch and should be fun. All right, we made it. We're gonna head out. Well, these boys, they want to do a little bit of snowboarding, so we're getting it rigged up, so we're going to pull them behind the snow machines. I'm getting fogged up. Over there in the distance is Denali, highest point in North America over there. Okay, we made it over to the property. This is the little cabin property they purchased recently, so we're gonna go check it out. I'm impressed, Bennett. You didn't fall a single time. Hunter, you had some good moves though. You had more room. I saw you really doing some carving and stuff.
They both are impressive.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, stop, I fell over again. Okay, I fell over. Help me.
Oh yeah. All right, I want to go see inside this cabin. Ah, so many possibilities. So some guy was living in here full time?
Yeah.
Well, one guy, it would make sense.
Yeah, he was cozy.
Yeah. Heading back to the camp after checking out the cabin.
All right, Violet and I got bundled up. Whew, it's quite the workout getting all these layers on for me and the baby. I was sweating by the time I was done, but we needed to get outside for a little bit of sunshine before the sun goes down. Not too many hours of daylight here in Alaska right now. So we needed to get a little fresh air and some daylight since we missed this morning's activities while Violet was napping. This place we're staying right now, we're staying back there in the lodge. This is a church camp. So in addition to the lodge, there's also some bathrooms and a bunch of cabins. There's a lake that the kids were playing on today. In the summertime, that's for swimming and canoeing. And then this can be rented out by members of our church to have camps for girls and boys and families. And then it also can be rented out in the winter. There are some caretakers here. They are missionaries that are called to run the camp and keep it in working order and help any groups that come and stay. So we paid to come stay here, but it's just a nice place to come recreate in the winter. There's often more snow here, which you can see. We have barely any snow in Anchorage right now, but it is a nice amount of snow here, and it is sure beautiful out. Chilly, but beautiful with the sun just hitting the tops of the trees. So here are a bunch of cabins that you can rent. One of my very first memories moving to Alaska, I was 14 and I came to summer camp here it's called Ladesa, and I met some of my best friends here at summer camp. I did not stay in a cabin though. We stayed in a tent out in the field. But let's go check out a cabin. Hunter and Bennett are sleeping in a cabin. They've got wood burning stoves, and then some of our other family members are also sleeping in a cabin. They have them cute and decorated for Christmas right now. They got little lights on them and wreaths on the doors. So each cabin has a little wood stove and then can sleep 6 different people. They also have really nice pads on the bed now. They said that's been an upgrade since this summer. So 6 people can sleep in here, and they have electricity, so that's nice. What do you think, Violet? She's all nice and cuddled up. Probably can't even see her face with all our different layers on. Another cabin back there. I think the boys are staying in this one over here. Gonna walk towards the sunshine. Just enjoy some fresh air. This building right here is a bathroom shower house that they've built in the last few years. Definite upgrade from when I came here as a younger teenager. There was nothing like this. So that would definitely make camping here a little bit more pleasant, having several bathrooms and a shower house. Not a necessity, but a nice upgrade. Violet has fallen asleep. She's that warm and cuddled in. I'm not gonna stay out too long with her. I don't want her cheeks to get cold, but she is warm enough that she's taking a nap. We are right along the Alaska Railroad here, and right at the end of the railroad, I don't know if I can capture it with this camera. I wish I could. Denali is just framed amazing. It is just towering there at the end. I'm gonna see if I can take a picture with my phone and get a better view of it. There, maybe you can see it a little better. There's the great one, Denali. Fantastic. One awesome thing about the Alaska Railroad is that we could stand right here and wave a flag and it would stop for us and pick us up and take us wherever to Anchorage or whatever stop we needed to go to. It's called whistle stops, and it's allowed. And some people that live out here, they have cabins that you can't drive cars to. And so they'll just get on the train and head into town and get their supplies and then come back on the train, which is pretty amazing that they can still do that. Oh, it's just so beautiful out. Glad we came out for a walk. Look at the frost on this sign. This looks like maybe it's some moose tracks because it just comes out of the woods there. Wow. It's lucky to see Denali. So brilliant. It's got its own weather system, so it will often be covered in clouds. But not today. We'll be very careful watching for trains before we cross back over the railroad tracks. I stepped off the trail to get a video of the sunshine, and the trail that I'm walking on has been packed down by a snow machine. It's deep off the trail. So this is a continuation of the church camp. They can't own the lake or the water, but they own the land around it. So they have some porta potties over here. You can only cross in one area for safety with the railroad tracks. So you kind of have to go out and around. But man, it's pretty over here. guess you probably already saw this with Mark and the kids earlier, but we missed out, so we're gonna enjoy it now. So quiet and peaceful. As I'm out here, I was actually thinking about that first camp that I came to. We had moved to Alaska in November, and then I came to this camp probably like June of the next year. And I was 14. Mark would have been 18 because of our age difference. And the leaders took us on a hike, and this was just a girls' camp, took us on a hike and told us there would be a surprise at the end. And I had just moved here from Texas, so in my mind, I didn't know much about Alaska. Well, it turns out the surprise was at the end of the hike, they flew in ice cream for us in a small airplane that had floats on it that landed on the lake we were hiking to. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, do you know who it was that flew in that ice cream? It was Mark, my husband, and his dad, Bill, who we're here with. And my friend I had made at camp, her name is Sue, she said, oh, that's Mark Hamm. He is so cute. And I looked and I was like, yeah, but he looks old. Because in my 14-year-old mind, he had just graduated high school. I was just going into high school. Like, I had no business worrying about a boy that age. So she actually snapped a picture of him standing on the airplane when he brought the ice cream, and she gave that to me when we got married. So that was just a fun memory. The first time I ever saw Mark, I didn't talk to him, but she reminded me of that memory. I saw him when I was 14 and then didn't meet him again until I was 20 years old. So just kind of a fun story that happened here at Ladesa many, many years ago, and I'm grateful how it turned out. He is real cute, and I'm glad that I got to marry him. But at that point in my life, that was not on my radar. What a beautiful life we've got to build together. Hadn't thought about that memory in a while. Keeping Violet all tucked up inside so she doesn't get cold. I know it's cold out because I pull this down, and when I'm talking to the camera, it's cold, but with all these layers on, very warm and toasty. And the fact that Violet fell asleep, I think she's pretty warm and toasty too. Amazing if you wear the right stuff that you can be out in really cold weather. It's grateful to learn that because it could also be really miserable. So both times that I've walked here, there is a red small airplane just circling. Just a little bit further north of us is Talkeetna, where people go to view Denali, to go fly up and land on glaciers around Denali. And I think that plane is just on a sightseeing, letting people take pictures and stuff because Denali is just looking its best today. She is showing off. Wow. Seeing Denali, a clear view of Denali, never gets old. For me, it's like seeing whales, seeing the northern lights. It never gets old. It's beautiful and exciting every time. Mark packed my kick sled here. Feels like it's hard enough. It might be good to ride it around when I don't have a baby on my chest, but it's cold enough and smooth enough that I think it would be a good time to ride. The conditions have to be just right. They have all these wheelbarrows here, so when you come in the summer, you park here in the parking lot, and then that's how you get all your gear to your cabin. Right now, we're using it to haul firewood out to some of those cabins that they're sleeping in. Camp Ladesa. Well, this was a very nice walk. I'm gonna go see if I can get Violet to lay down in her crib and stay asleep. My eyelashes feel like they have frosted over. My hairs in my nostrils definitely get frost on them when I breathe in. This looks like a good old time in winter. Sleds, kick sleds, fat tire bicycles, and skis. That's how you make the most of winter in Alaska. And snow machines, but they're out on those. Somebody woke up, the cutest little snow bunny I ever did see. Look at those teeth. You can see your teeth. Hi, happy girl. Hi, happy girl. Hi. You feel pretty nice and cozy. All those layers. You want to get out?
You want to say hi? Hi. Hi.
Did you roll?
Hi.
Did she puke on herself?
Yes.
A long thing. Nobody has any greens.
What?
Happy Dad's back. Oh, thank you. Love those pots.
It's not something round.
Something round. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Grapefruit. Melon, something round.
Food.
Okay. Pizza. We have a round watermelon right now. Tortilla is round.
Raspberry.
Okay.
The top, like
Apple.
it's a cranberry. Is B. Do we already do B?
We are not following the rules of this game. We don't have batteries, but we're having fun anyways.
The kids are getting excited. New Year's Eve night is coming quick, and they are inventorying the fireworks.
That's a big fountain show.
No? It's all
Big, like 20, 26 different. 24.
That was Everett bought this one with his own money.
$75. Everett?
He wanted to blow all his money.
Did you talk him into it?
I was.
Oh, it was 100% his idea. This one is called the Jellyfishin'. This one looks so funny. Yippee-ki-yay. And this one's called Banana Bomb, and it has 16 shots. So summertime fireworks in Alaska are not really a thing because it doesn't get dark. They're very like, yay, because you can't really see anything. So New Year's Eve fireworks is where it's at because it's dark, but it can often be really cold. So that's a little bit tricky. It's hard to light them. And it is legal to shoot them on New Year's Eve. Other days of the year, it is not legal to shoot them. So we have a spot to do it. We've confirmed with all the neighbors that it's okay. We're gonna have a good fireworks show tonight. And hopefully Violet and I can watch from the car if it gets too cold. Time for a yummy Grandma Hamm meal.
I think he's saying lasagna.
This one's for you.
You need me to help carry, Charlie?
We are getting dressed in our warm clothes to go do fireworks. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we made it to our firework location. We're waiting for the other cars to meet with us. And it is -8 degrees outside, so thankfully we're bundled up and we'll have cars that we can sit in with Violet if it gets too cold. Hunter's got a sparkler. He's starting the show. Hey, they're setting up the fireworks show.
Run, Everett!
Wow! Woo! Yeah! Happy New Year! Come on.
Rocket, come on!
Banana, bitches!
No bananas.
Oh, banana,
Banana danda.
banana. Oh, that's
Woo!
That's cool.
Yeah! Woohoo! Everett, I want a picture of you.
Get some more.
Hold it still for a second. Down low, to the side. There you go. There I can see you. Happy New Year!
Look at that.
Yeah! Happy New Year to you.
Yes.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year.
Charlie and
Happy
Everett.
New Year. Happy New Year to you. Woo-hoo. Wow! I love those ladybugs. No.
Happy New Year, Mom.
Happy New Year, Everett. I love you.
Happy New Year, viewers.
Ooh. Happy New Year!
It's so cold. Let's watch this.
Violet did so great with the fireworks. She stayed warm, she slept, and she's happy. Good show, boys.
Feels so nice.
Good show.
Hello, Violet. Hello.
What I couldn't capture with my actual camera is that during the fireworks, the northern lights started to come out, which made it extra special. And the neighbor told us that there was a fireworks show going on at the Willow Library in a few minutes. So we all hopped in the car and headed over there to see fireworks show number 2.
Look how many more boxes they have. They're on like one of.
Wow, what an evening. We realized that there were fireworks at the library at 9 o'clock and we were driving by right then. That show was incredible. And then we saw the Northern Lights and now we get to come home and have Grandma Ham pie, so good evening. Hi, baby girl. You look nice and warm. What do we have?
This is cherry and cranberry.
Okay.
This is raspberry, and that's lemon.
Ooh, they look amazing. Which one do you think you want to try first, Sev? Lemon.
Okay.
Try that right now.
You're gonna have some pie?
Violet had some raspberry.
Yes.
Try a little bit.
Yum.
Violet, try this.
Which kind you want, Bill?
That's good, huh?
You gotta try this.
Sparkling and sparkling.
I like the one. I like the ones that are like aliens, but only like one at a time.
You're full?
Finally slowing down.
You enjoy that pie?
Here, Sarah.
Well, friends, we're getting everybody off to bed. Thanks for hanging out with us today. It turned into an amazing day. Fireworks, northern lights, good food, bundling up in the cold. It's a win. We're all tired, but everybody wanted to stay up real late. So thank you so much for spending time with us. We are grateful for each and every one of you. And we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life in 2025. Happy New Year. We love you guys. Can you say goodbye? Love you, baby girl. After I got Violet to bed, Bennett came in to use the bathroom and said, "Mom, you have to come outside. The northern lights are amazing." So we got an awesome treat of seeing more beautiful northern lights. I got to go outside and hang out with Hunter and Bennett and enjoy this beautiful phenomenon. And it was the best way to ring in the new year.